I say, here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
I say, this is Johnny's place, where you can have it for no problem. I got the dollars.
Fixed income, no credit, bad credit. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, that's no problem.
Let them have it.
I've got my dollars and I sit in my best offer.
We say, yes. See the special man. The easiest man on YouTube.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem.
Hello, and welcome and good morning on this Monday morning. How is everybody doing? Here in Massachusetts, we got 25 degrees. First in the chat today is Card Shop. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Yes, we are getting closer. The last week of 2021. Good morning, Robert's in the chat. Mr. Glenn Swamp Picker, hello. Mr. Fort Sack Jack, hello, good morning, and welcome. Also, Tommy Bargain Effects 2.0. Tommy, the 2.0 Bargain Effects. Hello, good morning, and welcome. How's everybody doing today? Did y'all survive the weekend? Did y'all survive Christmas? Well, hello, the Junk Girl Patty. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Also, T. Berry from Louisiana. Also, hello, good morning, and welcome. So how was everybody's weekend? Can y'all imagine this week is the last week of this year, 2021? Also, that brings me to the next item I need to talk about. If you're on eBay, I'll probably talk about it a couple of times today. If you're on eBay and you have an eBay store, guess what this week is? The last week to use your coupon. If you don't use it, you will lose it. So make sure you use it. Yes, I will be glad when this year is over. You're right about that. In the rearview mirror. Don't even look back. Jake. Good morning, Kevin, and the Never-Ending Saga. Hello, good morning, and welcome. So yeah, make sure you check and see if you do, if you haven't used your coupon and you have a store level on eBay, that you use it before you lose it. Also in the chat is KT Treasures. Hello, good morning, and welcome. How are you doing? Making my goals for the year. Yeah, I already started that this weekend. Too hot down here. Yeah, y'all in Louisiana down there. 64 degrees. Good morning, Jennifer. Congratulations. I heard the news on Victoria's channel this morning. I was upstairs. I wasn't in the chat, but I did hear and see your news. So congratulations. Glam's Closet. Hello, good morning, and welcome. How are you doing today? Yeah, I have to say yesterday I was doing a lot of just work, getting things done. Good morning, Dawn from Two Hip Chicks. Good morning. PSA will not have a gaming premiere today. Aw. Capture card. Oh, no. Only when you're ready to do some kind of video, huh, girl? Ain't that something? I have some good news. I also posted it on Instagram yesterday. Yesterday, I actually was looking at my last video I posted on my other channel that I do my pre-recorded on. And it jumped in one day on the Goodwill video that I did. In one day this morning, I looked at it again. It jumped from yesterday to today, 179 views on that same video. So now, as of this morning, I was at 842 views on a one-week video that's still #1 of top 10 of my videos. Thank y'all so much. It wouldn't be for y'all, it wouldn't have happened. Good morning, Miss Carol. Hello. And now that Miss Carol's here, there's a big meetup tomorrow. I am looking forward to it because there's supposed to be a surprise guest showing up. Someone that I don't know who it is. I'm looking forward to seeing. There's going to be a good little group of people that we're meeting and having lunch with tomorrow, and we'll see what happens after that. But yeah, my GoPro batteries are charged up and ready to go. Let's see. Yes, don't forget tonight at 5 o'clock, Bingo's back to a regular scheduled time program at 5 p.m. Eastern this afternoon. It is fun to play, free to win if you hit a bingo. Good morning, Mr. Mike Yenzer Picker. Also, if y'all haven't checked out yet the morning's community page, this morning I did add all the list of those that I know of for the week. And I'll start a whole new one today of those who need watch hours and or need subs. I did put that on the community page this morning. There's more than, I think, 6. I think it was, how many did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think there was 6 I put out this morning. And their links. So if you can help them get some watch hours, definitely go help them out. That is in the community page. I'll be doing that every Monday from the list I gather for the week. And also still be doing the feature channel of the week on Fridays. Let's see here. Yin's a dude. Good morning. Yes. Good morning, Miss Irene. Looking forward to our meetup. Mr. Jimmy. Hello. Bama in the house. Great video. If y'all haven't checked out his video he just put out, I watched it this morning while I was doing some work this morning. It was awesome to see how they basically brought us into their traditional stocking buying of stuffing. So definitely go check that out. That was a pretty good video. Let's see. Thank you so much, Jennifer. That's the video I'm talking about. In one day from yesterday to today, it jumped 179 views in one day on that same video. Yep, bingo tonight. Jessica, hello. Good morning and welcome. Live Style Rewind. Hello, good morning and welcome. First time catching you here. Well, thank you for being here. Feature channel. Jessica just dropped the feature channel of the week every Friday. I do that on the community page. And if you check the bottom of the community page, that's where you'll see all the activity of where I put those at. Let's see. I'm looking forward to the meetup tomorrow. Also, I'm looking for anyone who knows of a Dawn, anyone whose name is Dawn, like in this case, Dawn from Dawn's Two Hip Chicks and Dawn and Mary. Dawn from Dawn's channel. Dawn's is from Dawn's Southern Vintage Finds. I'm putting together a auction of all those named Dawn in one auction. So I already have a list of those that I know of. If you know of anybody else, send them my way. Tell them to email me or message me through any of my social media pages, which all of that is in my descriptions of all videos. Everybody's saying hello and good morning. Yenzer says, we got the email Christmas morning. We were good to start processing, getting monetized. Third step starting. Yes. Awesome. Congratulations, Mike. I know I saw your video, but I wasn't sure if it was also being monetized. So thank you so much, Jennifer. I need to go see if I'm subscribed. I must not be subscribed because it's the first time I hear this person. Well, guess what? Hello. I love it. All right. Subscribed. Done. Thank you, Jennifer, for dropping that link. I have some videos to go catch up on now. I see. But yeah, thank you for being here live style. I just went and subbed to your channel. Thanks, Jennifer, for dropping her link. Let's see. Today's going to be some interesting topics. We're going to be a little over the place a little bit today. I just got my notification you're live. Cool. So yeah, another thing for those that are coming in, don't forget if you're on you have an eBay store, check to make sure you use your coupon, because if you don't use it, you will lose it. And this week, this Friday, is the last day you can use it, because starting January 1st, we get a whole new coupon. Checking off my list, checking it twice. Don't need to worry about that. Oh, my next thing I have to talk about, Lord Jesus, I have to say, for those who are thinking about Amazon, I know I've been hearing some horror stories. You got to stick with it just like anything else. Be consistent. Well, guess what? When I said 2 weeks ago I was approved for Amazon to be selling with Hasbro, I got my items in. I went to lift them. All this week I've been having issues where they were not activated. They were inactive status. I went on around and round and round with Amazon. Well, I have my letter saying I was approved. Got my invoices that I bought from the wholesale company that I got approved for. Well, all this weekend I finally got through with the customer service. I have to say, I am very pleased to know that customer service is great with Amazon, because they kept on with me until the messaging back and forth. I got approved yesterday. I got a message saying I wouldn't know until January 2nd. Well, this morning I wake up, check my emails. I was approved and all my items were active. So it goes to prove, don't give up, be consistent, and everything will work out. Because it did for me, and this morning I was able to list all 50 items that I bought and active now on Amazon. It was a headache, but it was worth it. Frustrating, yes. Aggravating, yes. Yes, it was a pain in the butt, but it worked out at the end. So now I can start selling more items with that same product through Hasbro. So yeah, I finally got it all done. Where's everyone from? I am in mid-Michigan. Well, Tommy, we have another one here from Michigan in your area, maybe close to you. Peddling Profits, hello, good morning and welcome. So before I put the link in the chat, the big comment for the day, or topic should I say, I want to bring this up because this is something that I experienced. And I want to share with everyone because I know of a lot of people in our community do this. Now, I have nothing against it. I don't. But whatever you do is your business, as far as what you do. But my concern is I had an item that I bought. Someone showed me pictures, told me about it. It was new in box. Well, I get it in the mail. I paid for it. It got shipped. I got it. Good morning, Stephen. Hello, hello. Good morning and welcome. And so this brings me to my topic. Come to find out, I emailed the person to ask, was this item in a flood? The reply I got was, no, not that I know of. But I did get this in a dumpster, which I dumpster dive, and looked like it was new in box. Well, guess what? It was not new in box. Granted, yes, it was new in box, but the inside was full of mud. The paperwork was all wet and sticky, and the box was all warped. So therefore, that was not new in box. But anywho, my morning topic is about something that I'm concerned about. Virtual shopkeeper, hello, good morning, and welcome. Why is your e missing? We don't know. I know he was talking about that in Victoria's channel this morning. So anywho, my topic has to do with dumpster diving. Now, my biggest concern was, again, knowing that this product was told to me new in box. But when I went to inspect it and look at it more, it looked like it was in a flood or something in that range. So when you buy or when you go to dumpster diving, do you sell your items on online auctions? And do you feel that it's not right to tell the person that it came from a dumpster or that you don't know much about the product when it comes to dumpster diving? I don't have a problem with it, but just be honest with me in the reference to, I don't know, I got it out of a dumpster. But in this case, it was told to me it was new in box, and it wasn't. It looked like it was in a flood, but then it came out from a dumpster. So what is your opinions and thoughts on that? Good morning, Ella. Lisa, hello, hello, good morning, and welcome. Too many people with Stevens, I dropped the E. Okay. Steven, without the E. Good to see you, though. So what is your thoughts and comments? And while I do that and bring it to the panel, I'll say panel, but the chat, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link for the show. That way, if you want to come on and talk about it, again, I have nothing against anybody who dumpster dives. But what my concern is not telling people and let them make the decision. Also, I want to make sure I share out. As we all know, even though Christmas is over with, we still have to share some love and support to Jennifer. She's in every chat, always dropping links, no matter who you are, what chat you're in. And Ella, let me go pin this before I forget. Pin message. There we go. Thank you so much, Ella. Not necessary, but greatly appreciated. So this is for you.
The dollars, let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
Let him have it.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem. Let them have it.
Thank you, Ella. All right, let me go back up here to the comments. I want to make sure I get that before I go too far because I did see some comments coming in. All right, let's see. KT Treasure says, and it is pinned. Nope, I pinned the wrong one. Where is it? Oh, it's up here. All right, there we go. Now the channel link is pinned up for the show this morning. We do dumpster diamonds, and we put it all in blessing boxes in town. Just did tons of toys and sharing. That is awesome. I love when I hear that about what people do like that. Oh, let's see. Virtual shopping says it should be disclosed. That was not ethical. Exactly. Now, again, I'm not saying who it is, but they did refund me the whole amount. But that wasn't the point. The point was the condition of the item. And then now knowing that it came out of a dumpster when I thought it looked like it, and they didn't know. They didn't know where it came from. They just knew they got it out of a dumpster. Good morning, Miss Barbara. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning and welcome. Let's see here. Good morning, never too old. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Good morning and welcome. Let's see. I want to know, but most I watch let you know it from the dumpsters. Wait. I want to know, but most I watch let you know it is from the. Yeah, exactly. Well, this particular person I did not know. But I did send that person an email asking the question because I was concerned and interested in finding out more about it. Good morning, Mark. How are you doing? Hello, good morning, and welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Jackass Retro, how are you doing today, Matt? He told you it came from a dumpster before you bought it when you asked, so kind of knew it. Nope. Let me make this clear. When I bought it, it was never told to me it came out of a dumpster. I purchased it as known as it was new in box, as described to me, new in box. I paid for it. I received it. Then I opened it and I looked at it. Then I was concerned because of the muddy smell on it, the mud that was on it. The paperwork was sticky. So then I emailed that person back and I asked them, was this item in a flood? The reply was back to me in the email saying, I don't know. I found it in a dumpster. So therefore, no, I did not know it was from a dumpster until after I reached out to that person because of the fact that the dirt was not in front. It was through the back of it. Also, you asked, so you kind of knew at the risk. I asked after the fact when I got the item in. I never knew before. I was told at the beginning, new in box. I did not know until I opened it and got it in the mail. Emailed that person, and that's when I found out, one, it was from a dumpster. They did not know if it was in a flood, and that's how they found it. So that was incorrect. I did not know until after the fact. Christmas is not over. It does not end until January 6th. Well, you're right about that, Mara. Hello, good morning, and welcome. To me, every day's Christmas. I'm just saying the holiday part of it, to me, is over. But again, I know some people, yeah, but in my eyes, and yeah. Anywho, everybody celebrates it differently. But yeah, some people do celebrate till January 6th. No, this was not, okay. This particular item was an item in an auction, not on any platform of eBay, Amazon, nothing like that. Exactly. That was my point. That's why, good morning, Pam. That's why the discussion this morning is about dumpster diving and should you reveal, like say, for example, and I'm not talking about Amazon and platforms like that. I am talking about online auctions. If you're finding things in dumpsters and you don't know the story behind it, you didn't purchase it or whatever the case may be, just like when you go, I know when you go estate sales, you do not know, or garage sales, you don't know where it came from, but you do know that it's there. But my concern is if you know you got it from a dumpster, the topic is, should you reveal it to those who are buying it from you on an online auction? Did you not see the item before you bought it? No, just the front of it. Just the close-up of the front of it. You couldn't see nothing. The box looked like it was sealed, the whole 9 yards. But when I got it in the mail, it wasn't like that. Exactly. But again, don't sell it as new in box. Seen stuff in what I thought was new and it wasn't after opening and dug into it. Exactly. What it comes from a return pallet in a box. Do people consider that new in box? Just out of curiosity. What if it comes from a return pallet in a box that people do consider new in box? Now, if it's open, then it can be considered new open box. Good morning, Jerry. Robert says, I think they do it to look factory sealed. Yeah. Good morning, Virginia. Hello. Yeah. It's a catch-22 situation when it comes to that, but you can tell. I would never say yes that they should. Exactly. They should have opened it, inspected it, just so as open. Exactly. And that was my concern about that whole thing. Good morning, January House, Mr. Mike in the house. Hello. Good morning and welcome, Mike. I feel less confident in buying spaces from eBay now. I like vintage, but have seen so much. Once you opened it and inspected it, it's not new, right? Exactly. Well, you can still inspect it and still be a new open box because you never did anything but just looked at it and inspected it. I've been seeing a lot of people do that. Let's see, just like it came from a smoke home, state that you're a smoker and came from one. Exactly. I don't feel I should have to tell people where I got my stuff from, but I always make sure I inspect it and describe it in it is correctly. That's a good point. I sell new box of the fine storage units. If there's a smell, you shouldn't sell. I like that, Myra. Like that. You go, girl. Hello, Mr. Patrick in the house. What? And it's not even 9 o'clock yet. What? Oh my, Johnny, there's so much disrespect on auctions. You aren't the only one that has gotten that kind of stuff. And again, that's just why I'm bringing this to, I'm not saying that everything you get out of a dumpster has to be told that it's from a dumpster, as long as you're cleaning it and sanitizing it kind of thing. But my point is, don't describe it as new in box. Sell it as new in box. Then you get it and it's not what you say it is. If you are sincere about auctions online with YouTube, then the transparency about your items you say. Exactly. You have to be. I clean all my items before listing. I do the same thing. Even when I get things on auctions and I get them in the house, once I get them in, I still wipe and clean them down before I even list them. Speaking of listings, I have a good thing to tell you about what happened this weekend while everybody else is talking about the topic. Saturday was Christmas Day. I was able to list 33 items on eBay. Yesterday, I listed 19 items on eBay, 5 items on Amazon, 8 items on Etsy, and today I already started 8 drafts for eBay and listed 50 items on Amazon and still going. So that was my weekend. I'll write them all down just to keep track of what I'm doing. So, yep. Again, I don't have any issues with it. Again, it's the idea of representing and being truthful and transparent about what you're doing on auctions online. Good morning, Dadago Cha-Cha. Hello, good morning and welcome. I had some good sales this weekend too. I started my sales again on Christmas Day, all wrapped and packed and ready to go. What I did different this weekend is I tried to do a little change up on my eBay this weekend. When I listed those 33 items, I took everything in my store and took off promoted listings. I had 58 watchers on Christmas morning. I made sure and take off all of the promoted listings first. Then I went back and submitted offer to all the watchers, and then my sales started coming in, even though I wasn't promoted listings. So it still works. Only time we reveal we got salvation materials, other things that we get from dumpsters is sealed, clean, and dried. Put in the dumpster because it was our overstock. That's no problem with that either. Yeah. Yes, I've been very busy. I'm trying to keep busy. That's also been a year of motivating and organizing. I try to be, boo. Let's see here. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Cheryl, hello, good morning and welcome. And if anybody would like to come on and promote the channel or your channel or anything you have going on your channel, or you just want to talk about the topic of the day, go ahead and the top blue box in the chat. If you tap on that box, there's a link in it. You're more than welcome to come on. Promote your channel. I got 2 boxes from Irene and Leo. Lots of candy. Yeah, there's some good. I'm almost done with my chocolate covered cherries. Lord Jesus, they're so good. Moderation's hard. Ooh, they're hard. But that's the only time I really go overboard in this time of year, so I'm enjoying it. We went to the apple orchard here in our area locally. I bought me some apples that I've been wanting, some fresh apples. And they have a little homemade fudge section in there. You buy 4, get 2 free. Well, I love my dark chocolate. I didn't think about it. There was one called the Mexican dark chocolate. I had to have it, thinking it was dark chocolate. Child, last night, Robert and I got into it. I let Robert try first because it said Mexican dark chocolate. And I'm very leery when it comes to spicy foods, like something with real bad spices in it. So I asked Robert to try it. And the more he was trying it, the more it got spicy on him. So I did try a little piece. But Lord Jesus, Robert's going to have all of that to himself because I can't handle that. All right, everybody, let's welcome in the chat. The morning show this morning is Dawn and Mary from Two Hip Chicks. Maybe just Dawn.
Maybe just Dawn. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Let's see. One day I bought some slippers in a new inbox. When they arrived, it was vintage. As I put them in the sale, cracked and broken. Oh, Lord. That's not good. Good morning, Beverly. Hello, hello, hello. I started November 27th and aim to list 10 a day for 90 days. So almost made it to keep trying everything. One sale a day, excluding 16 cents. That's all you can do is keep being consistent. All right, now we added to the panel Jerry. Hello, hello, good morning and welcome.
Jerry.
Down to the bottom.
Morning.
Morning.
So what you got going on over there, Dawn? You came in first, so let's go with you.
Oh, just wanted to reiterate that there will not be a premiere today at noon because my capture card died over the week or the holiday weekend. So no, I know I have a boo. You can't see my boo-boo face, but I got a boo-boo face on too. So yeah, I was not happy about that, but we've ordered another one. So hopefully,
yeah, because Robert and I are caught up with every one of your shows that we've been watching since he's been home on vacation.
Cool, cool. Thank you.
Even Robert got caught up in your videos, girl.
Thank you much. So we will be doing our regular Tuesday and Thursday live show, but our premiere will not happen this week. I'm very sorry.
Help me get to 100 subscribers so I can start auctions. Actually, virtual shop, you only need 50 subscribers to go live.
Ooh.
I don't think you have to wait for 100 anymore. You might want to
they did change that, didn't they?
Yeah, they changed it to 50, so you should be able to go live.
I'm not at 100, and I was able to go live.
Yeah, it's 50. So virtual shopkeeper, you can go live now because you got 63 subscribers as long as you're 50 or above. They just changed that this year. I want to say in June or July. Sometime this year they changed it, so you don't need 100 to go live for StreamYard, like for YouTube. You got to have 50 subscribers to do it, so you can do it now. You don't have to wait till 100. But I'll definitely add you to the list. You're the first for the list for the next week.
Unless you want to do it mobilely or something. Is mobile still?
That's different, yeah.
Up there, yeah.
That's still different from going live itself, yeah.
You don't have to put me up in the upper corner, dude. I'm just a glowing dot.
I didn't want you to cover up my face. I'd rather cover the comments with my face. Johnny and everyone, I'm here at 2 cents.
Yeah, but she ain't showing hers, so.
I ain't showing mine. Put your face back up there. There you go.
All right, good morning, everyone. Here is my 2 cents. Since they source by dumpsters, they know. Wait. Since they source by dumpsters, they know.
There's no new.
In the head, and everything should be open and inspected. Since there is selling it at auctions, why not open it? Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. And I also agree with Tommy. It's like you don't have to put, I found this in a dumpster, but you do have to look at it and inspect it and open it up because you never know.
Right.
Yeah, depending on the item is,
Right, Jerry?
I said, depending on the item is where I would go with it. I mean, like if you find like a toy, you don't really have to open and inspect it. But if it's like clothing and stuff like that, I would say, yeah, check it before you even list it because you're not going to know what's wrong with it.
Right.
But if it's a toy and it's a sealed box, it's a sealed box. No one's going to know where you got it from. Right. It's like, I mean, you could say, you see my stuff and you say, well, we know where he got it from. He pulled it off his shelf. But you don't know where I got it from.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
now, again, like I'm saying, though, I'm not saying I'm against dumpster diving. What I'm against is false advertisement when you're telling somebody new in box, but the box is damaged. And if you know you got it from a dumpster, then inspect it, especially when it's not completely sealed. And that was
that's like a used cars salesman that they have a nasty habit of, like, when these towns get flooded and they buy the cars and then they and they put them out and they say, oh, yeah, the car's fine, but they don't tell you that the thing was underwater for 5 days.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And he made it right with you, right? I mean, he did refund you.
They did give me a complete refund, yes.
Yep. So you're good. It's just you brought it up for
it's just the point
awareness.
out to be aware of, because I know there's a lot of people, and again, I'm not against anybody dumpster diving. I just don't do it myself. But my point is, inspect the items that you're trying to sell. Be transparent about what you're selling. Be honest about it. And if it looks like the box is some type of damage, because this was obvious it was damaged, then make sure you inspect it. Look at it. Open it. Yep. Because inside the box, there was not only mud inside of it, the paperwork that came with it, because the paperwork is with it, was rolled together and smashed like it got wet. So that was my point about that.
No, that's why, like I say, if they at least check it to make sure things like that aren't a problem, then don't have to worry about it.
Exactly.
I know part of it, what it is that if they keep it sealed, they know they can get more for it.
Right.
But you still have to check it. You have to check the thing, because if not,
Now,
all it's going to do is later on it's going to come back and bite you in the ass, because then you're going to say, I'm not going to buy from that person.
Exactly.
It's like the same
virtual
person
shop
that'll
people-
turn around, and when you know that the postage is only like, let's say, $9 to get something sent to you, and they're charging $22 and they're trying to justify it. You're like, no, guess what? I bought it from you this one time. I'm not going to buy from you again, because why am I going to pay 3 times the price?
Yep.
I'm better off going somewhere else where at least I get treated fairly.
Right. Virtual shopkeeper, reach out to me. I am having, right now I'm taking names for the 7th of January. If you would like to get yourself a chance to get behind the scenes on doing an auction before you go live, reach out to me and I'll be glad to put you. I do have some names available, spots available for January the 7th, which is a Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern on the TGIF auction.
And if her name is Dawn.
Yeah. What is your first name, by the way? And I'm looking for anybody whose first name is Dawn, because I'm putting together a list of Dawns that are like to do auctions, because I'm going to have a show in January. We're waiting to see how many and what day we can have it for those that are named Dawn, to have all auctions in one show of all those named Dawn.
That's going to be confusing.
Yeah, it all totally.
In the dumpster.
Okay, Don, you're up. Huh?
Yep. What? Which one?
Well, that's when I'd have to say the channel names. Yes, again, they did make it right. They did give me a full refund. That's why I'm not saying the person's name or where I got it from. But the point is just bringing awareness for those who do online auctions and also go to dumpster diving. Want to be a guest on your show. Yeah, just reach out to me and let me know if you can be on the 7th, and I'll put your name on there. All my social media is in the description of all my videos, but I'm going to put it right here for you. Just reach out to me, email me, Instagram, or wherever you can reach out to me on any social media.
Look at Jack's comment.
I'm going to get to it. Let's see here. Yeah. Which one? Jessica, let's see. If you can see the brand new sealed and original shipping box, inspecting, you can clearly see. Exactly. Let's see. Did I miss Jack's comment? Oh, way over there. Okay, I see it. I'm just trying to get caught up in the chat. Good morning, Kathy. Hello. Good morning and welcome.
I usually do open up a new can of worms.
All right. If it's not just shipping, though, it is handling materials, gas, 5 bit of sleep. Yeah, you're right about that.
He said his real name is Dawn.
Oh,
that was the comment I was laughing at.
I know what your real name is. Good morning, Bobby. Hello. Good morning and welcome. Let's see. Should we call you? I like that, Robert.
Nice.
That's okay. Dee Dee is her real name.
Okay.
That's so cool. Let's see here. Good morning. Question, Johnny, and anyone else who hosts an auction. If a guest cheats someone when they were on your channel, what would you do? For me, I would love for that person to reach out to me, because if you're just reaching out to the person you bought from and you're not reaching out to the host and letting them know to be aware of it, and then that host has the option to clarify or get it clarified to make sure it got clarified or taken care of. That is my opinion. It should go towards, again, it's still to the person who sold it to you, but it is your obligation to contact the host. Because as a host, for me, I want people to tell me. I've had people reach out to me and tell me things to make me aware of things that I did not know that was happening, because no one told me that, one, they never got it, or it was in this condition, it wasn't what they said it was, whatever the case may be. You should contact that host and let them know. That is my opinion, because I've done it. But I've also had people reach out to me. What is your opinions?
Along the same lines, really. I would want people to let me know.
Here it's a little tough, because it depends on which way it is, because like if someone says, well, I never got the item from the person that was on your show. Well, that person could come back and say, well, you never sent me your info, so I can never send you the item.
Mm-hmm.
So don't go around saying, well, I never got the item that I bid on when you never sent your info to that person. So if that's the case, then you're both at fault.
Mhm.
But if it's the case that you sent your info, you sent the money, and the person sent you the item damaged or whatever it was, then that's the fault of the person that sent it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
sometimes as the person who's running the auction, you're going to have to be a moderator, a mediator of some kind.
Yeah.
It just happens. It's human nature where people have disagreements. But if my auction and I was hosting it, I would want to know not only to make sure that the customer got taken care of, but that the seller was educated on what to do in case, just that kind of thing to bring it all together.
Like right now, like I just did that big auction that I did, right?
Mhm.
I've got 3 people out of the 28 that either haven't paid for their item, they've got their invoice, but they haven't paid, or they haven't sent me their info.
Mhm.
So how am I at fault if I did what I was supposed to do? But they can go around and say, well, oh, he's terrible. Well, how am I terrible? I did my part. You now need to do your part. So it goes
You
both ways.
Check
So-
your spam filter for sure.
Yeah.
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 But one of the
But,
things I want to piggyback off of that real quick is one of the things I've been noticing in chats, because I've been doing a lot of chats lately. I'm trying to stay up a little later here and there. And the thing that I've noticed that is, to me, is wrong is when somebody goes into someone else's chat, whether it's an auction or a live, and broadcasts, you need to check your invoices, you need to pay me. Things and negativity of things that you're doing with an invoice for auctions should always be behind the scenes and social media, email, whatever. But never, never, never in a live chat when a person's doing a live. That is disrespectful to the host, and you're not giving that person a chance by communicating through an email or some social media. Is what I say this should be done, not in someone's live.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. You can send them. You can, if they're in somebody's live and you see them, you can say, "Please contact me,"
or check your email. Check your email.
Yep.
check your email or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you don't have to go into the whole detail of the dirty laundry issue.
I think some of those that when they do it, I think what they're looking for is they're looking to shame the person into.
And that's not right. But
that's not
for me, I know when I do my auctions, one of the things I've stipulate is either one, you contact the person who's on the auction, because I'm always making sure they got their email and their information, putting it in the chat, and also making sure it's on a scroll. But the biggest thing is you do not do that, but you fill out a form that I have. I let them know that I will share that with them at the end of the auction. But if you don't, and you don't contact that person, if I have your email saved from Bingo, because that's 2 totally different forms. Because in Bingo, I don't need all that other information that I need in say an auction. So then I'll go to my Bingo paperwork, look up your email, and I will email you and let you know, please fill out this form. I will get you some way in another way, but I'm not going in another chat and discussing it with somebody in another chat.
Yeah.
That's just me. Deek Sauce says, I would like to change my name to Dawn, but once you see me, you would know it's not true. Never call.
We don't judge. We don't judge. You can do it if you want to.
Well, even with that, for Jack, I don't even feel that's right in your own lives. There's ways to handle that because, again, you never know what their situation is, what they're going through.
Yep.
And it could be maybe they've been out of town or they went somewhere else and never got to check their emails and maybe having internet trouble. Again, still, please check your email. Please check your Instagram or check wherever you sent the message to. Keep it kind of a little personal for them because you just never know what they're going through. It's really bad when you're in a chat, an auction, and someone tells you to go to another auction. Exactly, that too. I have told others, write down and review their video. Exactly. And that's one of the things I do tell all those that are guests on my channel when we first start is letting them know, please keep track of who's buying from you. I am not going to go back and check my videos to who bought from you. That is your responsibility when you're doing an auction. I don't mind calling it and doing it, but when it comes to who bought from you, that is your responsibility. And letting me know, look, I don't have this person's information. Do you have it? Can I have it? Of course, if I have it, I'll give it to you. I actually had this happen, called me out about a slow shipping. I don't deal with that person anymore. And again, you have to do what you got to do because there is ways to handling it. And the one about shouting out in the chat and no, that's not good. I don't share the person I talk with anymore. Just good business practice. Exactly. And that's something you don't want to do because it can come back and bite you in the runt. Would you want that to happen to you? You know? I know I don't, so I don't do it to no one else.
Well, that's why I say I try to treat everyone the same.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, you even get it at, you know, you get the same situation roughly at a convention. I'll get someone come over and say, oh, I want to buy this big item. And I'll tell them, well, we'll hold on to the item while you go wander around the show and everything.
Right.
And once you're done, you come back, you pick it up and you leave.
Right.
You know, you just have to pay for it when you do it. And we'll get them that some will say, well, can I pay you like half and then come back? Or can you just hold it for me and I'll be back? You know, and it's like, all right, we'll hold it. And I'll pull it down and I'll put it aside and I'll wait like about an hour. And if they don't come back by then I'm like, well, they're not coming back and I'll put it out.
Right.
Because I'm like, I think an hour is long enough for them to go and do what they need to do to come back and pay me for the item. So this is almost like the same situation. It's like, I sold the item. You got my info. I sent you the invoice. Hey, you don't want to pay? That's fine by me. I'm like, I'm not really going to lose sleep over it because it's not like I ain't got other stuff. You know, it's just going to sit there with the rest of it.
Right.
But for a lot of other people, it's like, no, this is their lifeline. And you go in there and you go buy their item, whether it's a piece of jewelry, it's a rock, it's a $5,000 item. It's no, you went in, you said you were going to pay for it. Do the right thing.
Right.
You know, and if they send you the invoice and all that, if you can't pay it right away, at least contact them and say, can I have a little more time?
Yeah.
You know, but don't let the person sitting there like, well, you know, I'm waiting for you people to pay and I can't do nothing because you didn't pay. And so I'm like, okay, now what do I do?
You know what I get a kick out of is when somebody, okay, you send somebody the invoice. They say they never got it. You send a reminder. They still say they never got it. But I guess they don't realize as a person who does invoicing, we who send those invoices out can go and see who and if they've seen it.
Yeah.
By just clicking on the invoice number, it'll tell us if they saw it, when they saw it, and what time they saw it.
Yeah.
So that's how you catch a lot of people in the bullcrap lies of I never got it.
And that's why, like I said, if they at least say, hey, can I have a little more time to pay for it? Most of us will just say, yeah, take a few extra days. You know, like especially like right now, you say, yeah, it's the holidays and everything. Not a problem. But when you turn around and say, you know, I'm not going to pay it, it's like, well, then why'd you bid?
Sorry, I'm reading Tommy's comment.
Says, yeah, I heard about this morning. He's going to be having something going on with his surgery, possibly needing stitches. So definitely keeping you in our thoughts and prayers. Yeah, Tommy, you know, business is back to business. You know, the holidays was the weekend. Business is business. You know, we got to talk about these topics and it happens.
Business is business. Exactly.
And still cheers can be cheers and New Year's is right around the corner. So it's a whole nother weekend to stop, drink, whatever you want to do and celebrate, whatever, you know?
I have something different coming up.
What you have coming up, girl?
Before the end of the year, I told BMOS that I would come on with her and Melody and do some auctioning. So what we're going to do is Tuesday after our show, and I mean like 5 seconds after our show because they come on like at 1. We're going to bring some books from the Craft House and other books that we have. They have a book sale on Tuesday. So Mary and I, or just me, depending on what Mary's doing that time, because I kind of sprung it on her, we're going to do some book sales with BMOS and Melody. So I'm not sure who else is going to be there, but that's Tuesday after our show.
Oh, that's right. They do their book sales on Tuesday. Okay, Mara has a question, which is great, a great question. I have a package waiting. I have a suspicion that the mail that is in the priority box and they did not pay for priority. Should I pay for the postage due and hopefully they reimburse me or send it back to them? I would make sure because of the fact that, yeah, you're going to have to pay postage due most likely. But 9 times out of 10, they usually charge the person who sent it, which when you pick it up, you should be able to ask them that. I would not pay for it because of the fact I've seen many boxes come through, especially lately. They're a box in a bag, and when I go to open it, it's a priority box. And so, yeah, that could be why. I wouldn't pay it. I would make sure, because I already paid my postage. I'm not paying more because of something they did. That's my opinion. What about y'all?
Kind of agree.
And that's so true, Peddling Profit. You're right about that. How do you feel when another person asks about someone else's information? I'm in a position. Again, if I don't know and that person has never been in my auctions, I'm sorry, but I can't share that information. If you haven't been on my auction to sell and they haven't bought from us, or you or that person in my auction, I'm not sharing with you. That's not me.
Yeah.
You have to be somebody that's in my auction, and that person who sold was on my show, but I will not share with anyone else because I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Never too old. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Good to see you. That's just my business practice.
Oh, that's cool. Cool. I'm glad that he enjoyed it. Glams, thank you. I'll have more stuff probably the next Friday. We're doing the New Year's Eve auction, Johnny?
Yes, the TGIF New Year's Eve auction.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll bring more 45.
And by the way, for those who may not know, Glams did her first auction on my channel, and this Wednesday is her last auction on my channel. She's getting away from auctions, so y'all might want to come and see what she's bringing to the table this Wednesday. She is the guest for this Wednesday's auction on Hump Day.
Why, she giving up auctioning?
Yeah, she's changing. She's going in a different direction of her business and business plans.
Gee, I can do that another 4 more years.
Yep. You got a 4-year plan, buddy.
Let's see, this Wednesday, I'm going to be on the Two Beardos at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then Friday, I will be on at 9 o'clock p.m. to 1 a.m. on the Debbie and Max Go Thrifting New Year's Eve party.
Oh, Lord. Taking a nap?
Yes, I'm going to have to. Full circle, I cleaned out my hard good closet. Yeah, that's what she's doing. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, I was thinking about that this weekend when I was doing my thumbnail, that she started first on my channel and she's going to end her last auction on my channel. So, yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. Let's see. The customer has to pay the postage to get the package or send it back with the ship. It has to pay. They are the only choices I have been given, FYI. Interesting.
Yeah, that's always been the way. Is that for you to get the package, you got to pay the extra to get it to you.
I would contact for a refund because, yeah, that's not right if there was their problem, the way they packed it.
If she wants the item, she's going to have to pay to get it.
Yeah, okay.
And then, of course, ask the refund, I would say.
That's it.
I would definitely contact that buyer, the seller you bought it from. Thank you so much, Stephen. And again, anytime y'all want a particular topic, don't forget to email me or any of my social media pages that you can reach out to me and let me know what the topic would be. And if it's warrant for me to have somebody to try to be on the show with that topic, I will make sure and have that happen. Judy May, hello, good morning, and welcome.
And we got our spin this Thursday, 5 o'clock.
I know. I'm looking forward to that one.
I bet you are.
I told it to Robert. I said, I even asked you, I think it was like one day last week when you were on after your auction. I said, is that including shipping? And y'all said yes. I said, Robert, yeah, I'm going to be there watching for that one.
Oh, yeah.
When we say you get it all, we say you get it all.
Now, I've spent more than that, but this one I'm looking forward to seeing if I win. It would be nice, a great way to start the New Year's.
Yeah, we have to laugh because she helped me set up, the wife helped me set up the wheel and all that.
Right.
So we did like a couple of test spins. We did like about 5 or 6 of them. 3 times Rhonda won. We were like, okay.
Thank you so much, Virtual Shopkeeper. And that's one of the things I try to do when somebody's new that comes to my channel that wants to get their feet wet, so to say. I will walk them through the way I do it, because I'm very organized when it comes to my auctions, when I do auctions online. And I show them the best way I can. That doesn't mean that it's going to be the right way, but it's the way that helps me keep it organized and try to keep it drama-free, And so so far I've been able to help others, and that's my goal. Help others and promote them, help them grow to where they can do it on their own. And if they can start for a while with us on my channel, and then they're ready to go on their own and they have questions, they know they can always reach out to me. And that's just the way I am. I asked Glams why you're moving away from the online auctions. Yeah, go ahead and ask. Glams, there's a question for you.
Yeah, go
that's
ahead.
why, like when someone asks me, it's like I said, I've been doing this for just over 45 years now, and someone asked a question. It's not going to hurt. What's it
Exactly.
going to bother you to say, hey, try this, try that, go this way, get this item, whatever. It's not going to kill you.
Right. Exactly. One of the things I have to say, though, and I say this on every time we talk about any topic, it's not that we're talking about something that we are saying is the right way when we say this is what we do or what we believe in. Just remember that everybody has their own opinion. It does not mean it's right or wrong, but it's what you take from everyone who's giving you those comments of what they do or how they do it, and turn it into your own way of working for you. Then we've accomplished what we wanted to do for the day.
Yeah. Because what works right for me isn't going to work right for you or Don, or But when you say, oh, but maybe if I get this and apply that to it, oh, look, it works.
Right.
And now it's better. I'm better off for it.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's like I had Paul Antonelli. He contacted me about advertising poster, and he wanted to know how much it was, and I was like, I don't know advertising posters because I don't sell them, but try these people instead. They might be able to help you. So hopefully, it helps.
Yeah.
But it doesn't kill me because it's like the same thing like I've done at shows, and I've had dealers get mad at me. Like you'll come up and say, well, I'm looking for this toy. And I say, well, I don't have it, but I saw that Dawn 3 aisles over, she has it. She's on this side of the aisle. When you go there, go see if she has it. But then I'll have the other dealers next to me. Why'd you do that? And it's like, what? Send them somewhere else. Why? They weren't going to buy from me. They're looking for this item.
Service.
I sent them that way. Oh, you lost money. They weren't buying from me anyway.
But
helping the person.
Exactly. Your customer service, number one, you're getting them what they want. Number two, they're going to remember that you're the guy that knows where stuff is.
Yeah.
So the next time they see you at a show, they're going to come to you and go, hey, dude, do you have this? They're going to ask you first. And because they know you'll tell them if you don't, and you'll tell them where to find it.
Yep. Thank you, KT. Now, Nicety says if the seller is using pirate ship, USPS will adjust the shipping and charge the buyer. Interesting. It should be the seller. Because I know I've messed up once when I first started, and guarantee you they took it out of my account through pirate ship. But again, I made the mistake. I accidentally, actually it was twice I made a mistake. One was I overcharged, so they gave me the credit back. And the other one I undercharged, and of course they charged me for it. So, and that was when I first started, but I don't do that anymore. Let's see. Glam says I have a video up to talk about it on my channel tomorrow night. Moving away from doing hard goods. There you go. Tomorrow night, make sure you try to save it for your show tomorrow to watch. Let's see. Avatars look familiar, but you can't place your name. Did you change your YouTube name? I think so. Good morning, Clarice. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And I also saw another comment right here. Jennifer made a comment here about really pet peeve about people cheating the post office. That's another thing I'm noticing. They're putting things in box in a bag, or they're putting things that have priority flat rate shipping, or just priority that we get those free boxes for, and they're shipping them in a bag in a box in a bag. And so that's illegal. We've had that conversation a couple times too. And you have to be ethical, and sellers will come back. Exactly. Let's see. I know what you do. Wanting people do not send your packages like that. Yeah, they shouldn't. But if they get caught, we've had somebody in the chat already say they got a warning by doing it by not realizing they did it wrong.
Barbara's got a blizzard going on.
Ouch.
Yikes. It's like, it was thunderstorming here last night. In Michigan, it was thunderstorming last night.
Ouch. Yeah, we had some rain yesterday, but nothing major. So, that's one of the things about when you cheat. Let's see, but you move. That's right. Let's see, they're adjusting only if the package was overweight or dimensions using cubic. Someone has paid the correct amount. Again, it should go to the person who sold it. That's my opinion. The person going to now, if you're shipping it correctly, then the buyer once they receive their package shouldn't have to pay more postage. So it's on the person who sold it. It's about reusing a priority box in a bag.
So,
Is
yeah,
that
what about
illegal?
reusing it?
No,
So if you
anything
have
that have if you have the word priority on a box
Mhm.
and you're putting it inside of a poly bag and calling it a box in a bag, that's illegal, period. No matter if it's reusable or not. If you're reusing boxes, I'm about ready to finish putting up a video I've been working on what not to do and what not to use when shipping boxes for reuse. I put a sticker on mine saying I use recyclable. I do recycle, but there's a limit to when you stop reusing that box. If it looks like it's the box is being torn down and tattered, don't reuse it. Recycle it. But if it's something that's still in good, strong condition, then yeah, you can still reuse it. There's nothing wrong with that. Just not putting a priority box in a bag, calling it a box in a bag. That's illegal.
Well, that's like
Whereas
the
reusing-
people that'll they'll put in comic books and send it media mail.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna show that real quick. Very easy and quick.
Yeah. As far as reusing a priority box, box is probably the post office isn't they're gonna look and see a priority box in a bag. They're not gonna look to see if it was reused or not, and they're gonna jump on it. So I wouldn't.
Okay,
That's just
I'm
me.
just using this as an example of what they call a box in a bag. Now, those priority boxes, if it says priority, don't put it in a bag and call it a box in a bag. That's illegal. I've talked to the postmaster here in our post office. If they happen to see a tear, something gets cut on, even if y'all don't use the bubble mailers, but y'all use just the regular poly bag, the ones that have just the bags with all the bubbles in it, and that tears, and they see that, that's a federal offense. And I've had somebody, when we talked about that in the chat once before, that even I didn't know in the chat said that happened to me. I got a stern warning, never do it again. So they don't do it again. And it happened to be in the morning show. So say, for example, you have a poly bag, no matter if it's bubble wrap or not, inside a box. This is fine. You put it inside, you seal it. That's a box in a bag. No matter how big the size is, that's considered a box in a bag. If it says priority on them, don't shove it in this bag. That is illegal. Now, that came from the postman. It doesn't matter what bag size you use. That's considered a box in a bag.
And there's a whole thing on sizes.
Go ahead, Dawn.
I was gonna say there's a whole thing on sizes. What constitutes a legitimate box in a bag?
And that's on their website. Yeah.
Yeah, and I would look at that. But I don't even use like old priority mailboxes for supports. Like if I'm sending out postcards and stuff, you put a support. You put some cardboard on with the thing you're mailing. I don't use them for that either, because I don't want somebody to get a wild hair up their butt and decide that they're gonna turn me in for using it for that. So we just recycle those priority boxes. We don't use them for anything other than priority.
Well, just like you're not supposed to use it. Like, for example, I've seen many times that packages come in through the online auctions that I buy from. It's a brown box. Inside the box, there's little packages of bubble mailers from Priority, boxes wrapped in Priority with tape, and then all of a sudden it's put into a poly bag. It is a box in a bag, but you got to go to the website and see what clarifies a box in a bag for dimensions and sizes.
Yeah,
there is limitations for that. Good morning, Denise. Hello, good morning, and welcome. So if in doubt, go back and check the website. You can use a priority box as long as it is being shipped to priority, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is correct. Someone had told me it was okay to reuse priority box in a bag. Okay. You can reuse anything that's marked priority as long as it's being shipped for a priority item. Not shipping it in a poly bag, calling it a box in a bag, or shoving a priority bag in another bag, calling it a poly bag.
Yeah, and it's just getting sent first class. Then
if it's for first class, you better ship it only for first class items. If it's priority, you need to use priority packings.
Yeah.
It's just illegal to misuse something that we're getting free from the post office. But you got to remember, they can eventually tell us we can't use them anymore. Then we got to pay for our boxes or pay for our mailing and stuff.
Yeah, exactly, Jack. I've Frankenbox with them, yes.
Yeah.
But I will not.
Be careful with that. And if you're Franking boxing, as long as, actually, I'm going to show you right now because I just had that example.
You don't want to use the flat rates or
Yeah.
If you're going to Frankenbox, you can't alter a priority box as a flat rate or as a regional rate. You can't, you're not supposed to use those.
I mean, I understand it in a sense from the seller's point, because they're like, well, I got a box. It's going to save me a couple of bucks because now I don't have to buy a box and everything, but you're still doing the wrong thing.
Yeah. And while Johnny gets his visual aids, here we go.
My supply box, I'll call this right there. For example, this box, if you're having a box that says anything that has, like in this case, it does say
medium flat rate.
Medium flat rate. You cannot Frankenbox this for anything else because it is marked flat rate. As long as it says flat rate, you can only use that box, that dimensions for whatever you're using it for. Things that have flat rate on it, do not Frankenbox it. Now, if you have a box like this one that has nothing on it and it just says a number at the bottom here and it just says mailing box, priority mail, and on both sides there's nothing that says a flat rate of any kind, then yes, you can Frankenbuy by using this box and then cut whatever you need to make a full box if something is extended. Like say you need this much of another box, as long as it's the same box number, yes, you can Frankenbox, as long as it does not have anything that says flat rate on it. That you can do.
I have seen and have been told, and it depends, I guess, on the person's priority or how they want to do their priority boxing. But I have been told that you can use a flat rate box if you mark off the flat rate and cover it up.
No, because of the scan on the box has that marking for that box.
Cover that up too. But yeah, so there's different theories of thought on that, and I've talked to different people at different post office, and they don't all have the same story either. So basically it's just do your own reading and research and set your mind accordingly, I guess.
Exactly. It's not worth federal charges. You're right about that. Now, in my case, like I said, if I'm Frankenboxing, I'm going to use the same box as long as it doesn't have flat rate on it. I'm not taking that chance. That's just me. But you can do what you want. You do what you want. You take your chances if you want. But who? Not me. I ain't gone to jail for nobody when it comes to dead.
Nope.
All right. I had one seller send me 4 book media rate using box in a bag.
Why?
Using a priority box, I paid $16. The seller did reimburse me for after talking about it like it was what like I was wrong. What in the world is Frankenboxing? Is when you take, for example,
building your own box.
Say you have an item that this box, it already has its folding flaps on one end, and you open your box, you fold your flaps, and you stick them together. But the item you have, it comes out a little bit longer than the box itself. Then you can take a second box, measure how much you're going to need over it, and again, count the flap as your outer box part of your box, and say you need actually that much more. You would then cut this part of the box. Then this part that you cut becomes your cover end for this end. That's called Frankenbox, where you're taking 2 boxes and making one, but shorting the system. Instead of having 2 long boxes, like 2 together, you would then cut only what you need longer and make that considered the cover of your box and calling that a Frankenbox.
Frankenstein, basically.
Frankenbox, whatever you want to call it, is putting 2 boxes together to make one of what you truly need.
That's like I just did that for 2 people's orders because the toys and the artwork is too big. So I had to get one of those big mirror boxes at
Robert said it's easier.
U-Haul.
Yeah.
And I just cut them and reshaped them and everything. And
actually, if y'all have ever watched the Shed Flip, Lonnie, he advertises and sells the little roller that you can what you call that again? Skew or mark the box to make it easier for you to fold. And he talks about that a lot.
Resizer.
Yeah. The resizer, yeah. Let's see. Yep, tonight's bingo, 5:00 p.m. Eastern. Now, if you want, on eBay is where I buy my stickers. Again, a virtual thing here. When I reuse a box for eBay, especially if I reuse it and then I want to let them know that I use these stickers on the box. Depending on what I have. You can buy these on eBay and it comes in a pack. First, I got this one. It just says a plant. It's one of those things letting people know that I do recycle packaging. And if it's a poly bag, I use a sticker.
Yep.
Depending on what it is, I use these a lot, especially if it's an item that I used a refurbished or I reused the box that I recycled. Just letting people know that I am doing it. But if a box is in bad condition, it's going in the recycle bin. I'm not reusing it.
Right.
I'm putting a video on that together. I'm working on that right now. Because I got a couple of boxes that came in that should have never been used or reused. And it should have been in. Let's see here. Unboxing. They knew that. Scored it. A score. Yeah, that's what it's called. Score. A box cutter with one side. And one side is a score. Yep. It's got this little wheel thing on it. Johnny, you can go to the channel and drop T-Berry's link. Sure. Let's see. Where is it?
Nope, she said never mind. Already dropped it.
I see it. Actually, I'm on her channel right now. I don't know why I just didn't go get it there. I still had it open from earlier. Let's see. Shadowlani is located in state. Yes, he's in Denham Springs area, I believe. Yeah, he talks about it a lot. He sells a lot of them too. He always replenishes the supply.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're nice. I've got one.
Get them, John. Where did you say you get them from? eBay.
Yeah.
No, you're talking about the
labels, I think.
Recycle labels are from eBay. You can get them on the eBay website. I actually got them, believe it or not, I got them with my free coupon because it's labeled eBay.
I have a smaller, like a smaller Dymo that does the 2x3 labels, and I print up my own recycle stuff, that says stuff like that. This package is recycled for the environment or whatever. So,
yeah.
But yeah, they're kind of nice to let people know you're caring about the environment.
Tacoma Fines, hello. It's a FRE or FRB is present at the Office of Mailing and Customer Mail Container, accepting using weights and zones, not for flat rate prices. And the customers have that manipulated or okay. Let's see here.
Flat rate envelope or flat rate box, I believe is what he was saying there.
Yeah, and that's all on their website, so you can definitely check it if you're having anything in question, or just talk to your postmaster. They, I'm sure, going to tell you. When that topic came up, I went and asked because there was so many questions, and I'm getting a lot of packages where it was a lot of priority mail boxes in a bag, calling it, and it was like either a large flat rate box, a medium flat rate box, regional A, regional B. I'm talking about flat rate of anything marked is what I was getting. So I asked, and that's what I was told. No, you're not supposed to. That is illegal. Let's see. Going to be joining some live streams here in the morning, Johnny, in January. Awesome. Looking forward to it. Basically, if you modify a flat rate, it becomes standard priority mail.
And that is what I had heard as well. But
you can't do that, though. Interesting.
I was told that if you remove the flat rate wording, cover it up, and the barcode that denotes what kind of box it is, it still says priority. It still, it still fits. Okay. You're sending it by weight. It just turns it into regular weight versus size.
You heard it here first. I didn't know that. I just
and again,
I don't try it.
I would say research it yourself, talk to whoever, and act accordingly. And
talk to your post office and see what they say.
But again, the priority stuff in a poly bag, calling it a box in a bag, that is definitely illegal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Michael. That's directed from the USPS website. Okay. Again, I didn't know that, so I learned something new today about that. But again, will I do it? No.
Again, people, you have to work in your own comfort level, right?
The best thing I got this holiday season is finding this group. Oh, thank you so much, Clarice. And that's what we do here. We try to help everybody. Again, and I'm going to tell you, if I don't know something, I'm going to go research it or have somebody in the chat that knows. But I'm usually 9 times out of 10 in the morning after I go through all my emails and see what's sold and pulled orders. And I'm usually researching if I have questions about something. I have so many notes on tablets right here that I look up just to get abroad on what's going on, new things coming up. I do a lot of research on different things on YouTube with the YouTube things coming up that's coming out and being released, all that kind of stuff. And so that's the only way I'm going to learn is if I keep doing research. But if I don't know something, I will research if somebody asks me. Just like if somebody asks me for a topic, reach out to me because I'll make sure we have that topic. You just never know. Well. Good morning. Hello. And I know this is early for you, Mama.
Oh,
Hip
goodness.
with Mama in the house. Good morning.
morning.
Hello. And happy holidays to you and your family. Good to see you. I know it's early for you, but thank you for being here. I have learned so much from Johnny's show. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Jimmy. I need to get in touch with you real quick, too, after the show. Let's see here. Miss Kelly in the house. Good to see you.
I'll be right back. I'm going to get more coffee.
Okay. And
What's
so if
that?
you want to come on and promote your channel, if you have anything special going on your channel, the link in the blue box above the chat, if you tap on that box, there will be a link that shows up, and that link will bring you here onto the live stream. Can you all join me on the auction art, having 2 YouTube artists? Put the link in the chat, KK. Drop it like it's hot. Mama, Miss Kelly, I'm going to show you what I got. I thought of you when I bought this. Mine's not as big as yours, but guess what? It works. Mine's a little bit more slimmer. And it works. I love it. I got it for $6. And it's got a light on both sides. So yeah, every time I wear this, I think of you. And you're big sexy. That's what she calls hers. Yep, big sexy. Yeah, Kathy, when is it? And drop the link. And that's what we're here for. We're here to help everybody. And that's one thing about the morning show and any of the shows. If we can help someone in any way of any questions you may have, someone in the chat may be able to help you. But remembering that, again, everybody does something different. But it's what you take from it and move it into your business the way it would work for you. Then you have accomplished what you were trying to do. Oh, she's got you in the gym. After that video, I saw all that stuff y'all got. Yeah. All right, there's the auction for, I'm assuming that's the one, and I don't like to assume, but I think that's the one for Kathy. Yep, it is.
Yep.
Kathy just dropped it. It's the same numbers. So definitely that's the link for the art show coming up. When is it? Let me see. I think I have my reminder set for that. Yes, I do. My reminders are
No,
2 days.
what'd she say? 5 o'clock, right?
4 p.m. It looks like 4 p.m. on my side. So it must be 4 p.m. Eastern. No, 4 p.m. Yeah, 4 p.m. Eastern. Yep. Wait, I could have sworn I was subscribed to you. Oh, I know why. Because I was subscribed to my other channel. And I'm subscribed to you again now, T. Barry. You're welcome. So what does everybody have planned for the day? 4 p.m. Eastern, yeah.
Me, I'm going to list.
I'm going to do the same thing. I got drafts ready to finish. I can
Me,
only
I
so
get
much
to do
before the
nothing.
show.
I'm a bum.
Well, it's good to be a bum once in a while.
That's right.
I'm a bum every day.
Are you now?
Well, somebody's got to do it.
The only thing that, what is it? I mean, it is a month away, but we got our comic show that we're doing next month. But we still got to get things ready for that. And
Yeah.
And since I did empty out some totes from the auction, now I got to clean the garage.
Yeah, because you emptied out a lot of crates.
That's right.
Yeah, but it still didn't make a dent. I mean, 8 totes out of like 90 some odd totes doesn't make that big of a dent.
Yeah.
No, it really doesn't, does it?
Oh, by the way, KT, if you can do me a favor, or Jennifer, drop the link for the barbecue family. I can't remember their screen name, the YouTube name. Could you drop their link for their channel, please, so we can show them some love and support? He lost his wife last week.
Oh, sorry.
They were actually on a live, and she passed away. Like she had a heart attack.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So if you can drop that link for us, so we can show them some love and support, please. I sold the Tiffany Company necklace. Awesome. I have one coming in too that I'm gonna be selling soon. Got a doctor's appointment today, so here we gotta go with that. I hear that, so be careful with that. Yes, you're welcome. I thought I was subscribed to this channel, but I guess it was my other channel that I'm subscribed to you, so I just subscribed to you on this one. I will be taking down some of my Christmas decorations.
Oh, there's that too. Yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all a secret. I'm gonna confess today.
You didn't put tree up this year.
Oh, I did. I never took it down from last year.
So what'd you do?
What?
Dust it before Christmas? I mean,
Yeah. Well, I dust it every now and then too. But my confession is my Christmas tree and my nativity set, all my little angels and all that stuff stayed up from last year on the piano.
it's Christmas all year round.
That's right. And so I didn't take it down. I just kept dusting it. I left it up to where I didn't have to do that this year. Who was that, Johnny? That's the here it is right here, Carol. The regular barbecue guy. Y'all go show them some love and support while he's going through this tough time. Let me. Yeah, I need to save it. He's got an update 6 days ago. So definitely go show them some love and support, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for dropping that, Jennifer. And again, it's just to uplift him as well. She died on the live. As far as I know, she collapsed and then they found out she had passed away. I think it was last Friday. I'm lost on my days, but I think it was last Friday. New England Thrifter, hello, good morning, and welcome, Helen. Good to see ya. Yeah, it was. And I just started watching their channel with the barbecue stuff because of KT and Little Miss Q. They were doing collabs together, and that's how I got to learn his channel. And they were doing lives and auctions as well. Yes, I'm so surprised. I'm so sorry to hear you can't meet up with us tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to the meetup anyway. Let's see here. Hopefully one day we can do a meetup together as well, Helen. Yes, please go. Yes, and thank you so much, KT Trousers, for being here. I'm so sorry for y'all lost, because I know you have a good little community together as collaborating together. So yeah, definitely keep them in your thoughts and prayers. Johnny, Tom bought me chocolate peanut butter cake, or oh my Lord Jesus, Mama. I have a confession about that one. One day we were talking about double stuffed Oreos.
Yes.
She never had them.
Oh.
So Robert and I went to the store and I bought her 2 packs of them. And I sent them to her as a care package. I didn't tell her to eat them all in one day.
That'll do it.
Yeah. It's like, eat at will, please. She collapsed at the airport in California when she was coming home Monday. She passed away Wednesday in the hospital. Okay. I heard about it on Friday, so I wasn't sure what the dates had happened. So yeah. That was so sad to hear. Yeah, girl. Look, I'm almost done with that chocolate from Irene. Yes, they're so good too. And it just so happened one day she was talking about it. I said, okay, I'll take care of that. So we sent the 2 of them. And that's just the way I am. You never know when I'm going to send you a care package.
That's the kind of guy you are. Dang it.
Wait, what she said? Where? Let's see. Jennifer, Wi-Fi. I had to be done 1 package per day.
Oh, goodness.
It's like eating a bag of chips.
Yeah, definitely send prayers.
Worst, yeah.
Yeah. And again, it was just something that happened. So one of the things I want to always say, and I'll try to always say this, to where always reach out to the people you know in the community, because you just never know when it may be the last time you talk to them. So make sure you keep it in a good positive, and be there for them. You just never know when they need it. You have such a big, thank you, Carol. Okay, that's what we're talking about, yeah.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. What's up, the Nashville Flipper in the house? What's up?
But I'm going to bounce out. I'm going to go.
Jared, before you go, do you plan anything else yet coming up? Or do you have anything planned for your next big auction yet? Thought about it?
Like I said, we're doing 5 o'clock this Thursday. We're doing the wheel to see who gets to start their year off good. And it's our way of giving back, because we like doing those kind of things. Drives the wife crazy though when I do.
Again,
so how's that work?
Yeah.
Everyone, I got 28 people that bought that participated in the auction that we did. And I sent out the invoices. Everyone that paid, their name gets put on the wheel. And then come 5 o'clock on Thursday, on my channel, we're going to spin the wheel. And whoever's name comes up, however much you spent, including shipping, you're going to get it all back.
Ooh.
So this way you start the year off on a positive. So if you bought a lot of stuff and say you get back $350, now that's $350 that you can put out. That's all profit. It's our way of helping out.
Paying it forward.
Paying it forward. So if you haven't paid your invoice yet, you might wanna.
Yeah.
Like I said, out of everyone, we've only had 3 people that haven't.
And where are you going to be at this Friday, Jerry?
And then this Friday, I'm going to be on Johnny's channel for the end of the year auction. And we're going to be doing that. So we'll have all kind of stuff there.
Okay.
And then our next big one that we're looking at is going to be in February. We're going to do another one, but that one we're going to have at least 1 guest, maybe 2.
Okay.
So this way, you know, even though if we go 7 hours, I get to rest my back a little bit.
Yeah, really.
That was actually the only thing that stopped me, was because my back was just bothering me because I was.
Well, you were standing up the whole show too.
Yeah, because I was standing
7
up.
hours. Yeah.
So that was the only thing. So if I get a little break, then I can say, oh, okay, they can sell for a little bit. All right, now I'm back up. Okay.
Give you a breathing or rest time. Kathy, I just dropped the link in the chat so you'll see where it says Jennifer Hayes is Jennifer's supporter. She's not using the Buy Me a Milkshake, but it is a PayPal link that you can reach out and show her some love and support.
Yeah. So we're just that's what we have. And then, of course, it's like anything else. If somebody would like me on their channel, all they got to do is just contact me and say, are you available at this day, at this time? And if I am, then I'll show up.
You're welcome, Jennifer. And that's why I keep saying too about the you just never know when someone's going to go. Mm-hmm. Enjoy their life now, and always make sure you reach out to those that you love and support, no matter what it is, and reach out to them. Just say hello. You know, you never know what they're going through in a day. If you don't talk to them every day, just reach out and tell them you're thinking of them.
Yeah, because my godson just lost his grandfather yesterday.
Yeah.
So
you just never know.
Yep.
Had to fight the crowd to get to the good this time. Yeah, the sales are going to start happening after Christmas, discounts and sales and all that good stuff. They're going to be out there.
Yesterday, we picked up a few things at Walmart and Target, but they weren't as big sales as they usually are. So,
well, I have to say, I made a point this year that if I were to go to Retail Arbitrage and buy something on clearance, that whatever day of the week that I bought it, by that Saturday or Sunday, it better be listed. And so far, I've been doing that. I just finished doing that this past week for everything I bought last week, and it's all listed already. So, yeah. Plus, if I do something new that I bought, I have to do something out of a box, empty out a box of something that I have old inventory that I haven't listed yet. And I'm working on that today.
Yeah. That's the only thing I got to do is my sister-in-law over in the Philippines requested a few things, so I have to go search for them.
And thank God the fight is over with Amazon. I got approved. I got listed.
I hit 100.
A lot. So. What, Jerry?
Thrifters says they just subbed and they were number 100.
Awesome.
Woo! There you go.
Hello, Leslie. Welcome. Hello.
Thank you.
That is
very
awesome.
cool.
Let me get that link and see what that was.
Leslie wants to know if she dropped her link.
Yes, you can. Everybody can. Even though Jennifer's dropping your links to your channel, if you have a special event, you're more than welcome to drop it. Jennifer's so busy dropping everybody else's, but yeah, you can drop it. Drop it like it's hot.
Yep.
Let's see.
Because I got to go and shop at Walmart. I got to pick up my 3 big bags of cat food and make my delivery to the pet shelter. Because we always do that. And Kathy was number 99.
What? Yeah, that's what's good about the links. If you can check and make sure you still subscribe, because you just never know if you lose it. When you go to those links, if it's red, the word subscribe is red, you're not subscribed. go ahead and change it to gray. Make sure you're subscribed, and then make sure you go back and leave a comment on their videos. Let them know where you found them at. Oh, there's some good strategy, Johnny. Yes, I have to, because I have a lot, and I'm not saying it's bad. It's just I have a lot of inventory because with the COVID and everything happening, and you want to make sure you have things, especially during the winter when you can't go sourcing. And so, yeah, I've been very picky on what I'm buying. But if I can make my goal is if I can double or triple my money of what I paid for it, I've accomplished what I wanted to do. And so far that's been happening. Even though the items that I listed this weekend, yesterday on Amazon, I paid $1.43 a piece for them. And if I sell one book, these were books. If I sell one of those books, not only would it put me in the profit, everything else will put me in the profit automatically because I only paid $10 for the books.
That's always good when you can get something like that, and the one item pays for everything, and after that it's like, yep, now no matter what I get, I'm in the plus.
Hello, good morning, welcome. Love Hollis. Go ahead, Dawn.
We call that gravy. We paid for everything with one item. The rest of it's gravy.
That's where I picked up a lot of stuff last week, and all of it's already listed.
Nice.
But let me run.
All right, Jerry. Thank you.
All righty, guys. Be safe. Have fun. And
see you, Jerry.
On Thursday.
All right.
And Friday.
And Friday. There you go. And I got you on the list. I'm making a list for this week, and I just put you on the list. Yeah, bye, Jerry. So yeah, one of the things is I made sure to list, and I'll try to do that every day.
Oh yeah.
Even though Christmas was a holiday, I don't know. I just can't sit and just lay there or lay in the recliner, and it's just I'm always thinking of, like before the show. I have to be honest about that one. I'm sitting here thinking of how I'm going to title the Dawn Show, and I already have an idea of how I'm going to do it. Then I realized I looked up at the timer and it was already at 0. It's like, oh crap, I got to get started with the show.
Yep.
And again, I'm always doing that. I'm always thinking ahead of what I can do next. So yeah, it's a never-ending stopping thing with me.
Yeah, we've been definitely blessed with inventory this year with the buyout of the craft house. So yeah. I have plenty to list. I don't think I ever have to. Well, I can't say ever have to go sourcing because I still will, because I'm not. It's
Thank
like
you,
FOMO.
I'm usually in bed by 7. Like last night, I was in bed before 7:15, 7:30. I went up there, and I don't remember. I remember the last thing I remember is turning the TV on. That was it. But I was up at 4 o'clock this morning. So
yeah, and I have a hard time just sitting there watching TV. I have to be.
I want to thank every one of y'all. By the way, I'm going to do this again because I did say at the beginning of the show, the video I just put out a week ago is not only still #1 of top 10 of my videos on my other channel, but in one day, from yesterday to the day, it jumped 179 views in one day.
That wasn't the nude one, right?
No, that was the other one. That's the one I did with the Goodwill, and it's at 842 views already in 1 week because of
nice.
Y'all. Thank y'all.
That looks fun. I have yet to go to a bins. I could probably Mary won't go with me if I do go. But
which one y'all really would want to go to is the Crazy Bins, which that's my next video I'm putting together too.
I have been to a place like the Crazy Bins where they do the Amazon pallet return stuff. Mm-hmm. Basically, it was the one in Muskegon, which is about an hour and a half away from us. 2 hours is it was called 5 to 1, and I think they've upped the prices now because originally their pricing structure was they start at $5, and then each day it progresses down to $1 or whatever.
Yeah, that's what the Crazy Bins do.
Yeah, but I think they've ended up upping their prices since then. But it used to be called that. But yeah, that's fun. You show up Saturday morning at dark early to get in line, so you have a place you can get in there real quick and get the good stuff. But yeah,
because we got there about 9:20 in the parking lot, and because they don't open till 10. Everything that day was $8. Mm-hmm. Now, what I learned was if an item is marked with a reduced sticker, like a clearance sticker, and it's less than the $8, you pay that sticker price.
Oh, that's good.
If it's marked more than the $8, you only pay $8. The most you'll pay is $8. And it is unbelievable on the stuff we found. And again, I'm going to put that video out. It is amazing.
Nice.
Yeah. And I got
I love those places.
That is what I'm trying to do, build them myself. Yep, that's all we can do. One day at a time, one sub at a time. I'm going my first time to the bins either day or tornado up.
Tomorrow, probably. Joey Bada Bing is that.
Joey Bada Bing is. Oh, okay.
I want to see footage, Jules.
Yeah.
Those videos do well, as Johnny can tell you.
Helen, it all depends. I personally, I like, because since I went from my printer to a thermo, I enjoy my Dymo 4XL. There's Rolos. Which one you used on?
I've got probably an Amazon Rolo clone. It's not a Rolo, but it works fine for me. I have a couple issues with certain sites, but I just pull it over to a PDF and then print it off of that, and it works fine too. So most of it works fine off of eBay, no problem, and it uses the thermal rolls.
Okay. And anybody else in the chat? I know Robert has one. He loves it, but I don't know.
We also have a Dymo. Mary uses a Dymo, and I bought this one because the Dymo I couldn't get it to network. So.
Right. I had that trouble at the beginning, and then I finally figured it out with eBay. I just had to change, not realizing you have to go to a Dropbox and change what you're doing on what size you're using. So yeah, that does make a difference.
Okay.
But once you get it started, it's great. Clary says, I go to the Austin Bins. A few videos of channels had very hard footage. And so, yeah, because sometimes they play the music too loud.
Yeah.
So yeah, you might have to do some talk over.
Start to hold the camera while shopping.
Actually, I use a strap on my chest when I'm doing my GoPro, when I go outsourcing, so my hands are free. Robert says his is an Amazon Rolo clone, and he loves it.
Yeah.
Thank you, KP. Let's see. Everybody's saying thank you so much. Yeah, make sure you help each other. And don't forget, when you go to their channel, make sure you leave them a comment, let them know where you found them. And leave them a comment and give them a thumbs up. That does help everyone's channel, no matter what you think. In every little way, that helps.
Yep.
All right, there's Jennifer's link again for her PayPal if you want to show her some love and support. Let's see. We use the HP printer because I paid $4 a month for the reply. I've heard that.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Printer. Yeah.
You know, you don't have to buy all the fancy stuff. You don't need a thermal printer. You don't need a tape dispenser or whatever. I mean, like the automatic ones. You just don't need a lot of stuff. You can make a good dent in the inventory without that.
Yeah, I used a Canon for the longest when I first started eBay. I want to say it took me 7 months before I bought a thermo. But again, I found it on sale. If it wouldn't have been on sale, I wouldn't have bought it at that time. But yeah. But you cannot
backfeed. Yeah, that's true.
I can. I have a backup feed button in mine.
Might be an older one, maybe.
I don't know. Because I could do it in mine. I can even do labels on this one.
Yeah, I started out with a really old laser printer that I got from work when they did a refresh of their equipment. And I used that for multiple months before I got the Rolo. Or no,
That's the best thing when you start out. Don't try to go with all the big stuff. Do what you got, what you have. And then and that's why I told Robert when I first started, I just used the printer. I used what I had. I went and bought the little packs of labels. That way, because at the time I started, I didn't know if I was going to like doing this. And so I didn't spend all this money for nothing at the beginning because I just wanted to see if it can work and what I had. Now, yes, I did go and buy like a few lights. So for my photo station, I did spend a little money on that. But within the first 6 months, I used what I had. I even used the regular lamp, believe it or not, a lamp covered just to use what I had, just to get by. You do what you can when you're first starting out.
Digital scales are cheap.
Yeah.
And you should have a scale because you really should be doing your own postage and printing and calculating because you save money rather than schlepping everything to the post office.
That's right.
But yeah, a scale, unless you're shipping heavy stuff, a 10-pound scale works great to start you out.
Kathy, on a Dymo, you have to go to your printing. I'm going to show you on mine because I had to learn the hard way on mine. Let me see here. Nope, that's not what I want.
It's probably a setting. I think you're right.
Yeah, it's going to be in your settings. I'm just trying to find mine so I can show you real quick.
Kathy, Nicole Mafine says, Kathy, there's a drop to change the label size.
Yeah, and you're
What it might be doing is thinking it has to print an 8x10 image on a 4x6 label, so it'll
Right.
shrink that down. Yeah.
Right. I'm just trying to figure out what I can open here to get to it. Oh, no, where? I'm just trying to set something for her. Oh, let's see here.
And also, Kathy, there's YouTube videos out there that'll help you with that too. That'll give you kind of like step by step. I mean, I love YouTube for that.
All right, let me
know
just
how to do something.
All right. All right, let me do this real quick. Let me share my screen. I just went ahead and hit the print tab so I can open this for you, Kathy.
Yep.
Let me minimize all this other stuff so you don't see all this behind it to give you so you can see like, oh no, I gotta open that. So yeah, I gotta do this. Let me make it bigger. All right, there we go. Okay, share. All right, Kathy, when you go to your printer, so you're on your print page right here, and I just did this on Instagram just to do it. Right here on your destination, you're gonna have to click it to go to Dymo first. This is all the different printers you can use, or PDF and things, but you have to make sure it says Dymo label here. And when it says layout, you're going to go to, nope, that's not the one, more settings, where it says page size. Right now, this is what it looks like. It's going to show you what it looks like at that time. You want to go all the way down to where it says this right here for the Dymo. It's going to say 171. It's a 4" by 6". And it's generating it for that. And that's what you would see right here. So you want to make sure it says Dymo labor at the top in your drop destination. And then when it says paper size, go down to the 4" by 6". And it should be these numbers in the front of it. Yours may be different, but make sure you look for the 4" by 6". And it's usually towards the second to last or to the bottom. And that's how you do it. It's got to be 4x6. Hopefully that helped. In a quick, easy way.
This is 4x6, baby. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's got to be that. And then again, each printer may be different when it comes to numbers, but that's what mine is. But you have to make sure you tell it first the destination and then the size you're using. All right, so that answered that. Dymo 1055 or something like that towards the bottom. Yep, exactly. The second to last one at the bottom. Yeah, mine's are. At the beginning, I had so much trouble not realizing that I had to change it on eBay as well when I first started. But I got it all taken care of.
Nicole and Kathy, I don't think is doing it on eBay. She's doing like items that she's shipping probably from PayPal or Pirate Ship. So she's not doing the eBay one.
Hello, flipping goodies. Hello, good morning, and welcome. All right, you're welcome, Kathy. And again, if you need more help, just reach out to me. I'll be glad to help you. Ooh, I got a new one here. Let me copy and paste it before somebody deletes it. Oh, you unhide. Somebody already hit them. So, report.
You're getting more bots.
Actually, they're getting less. Because I'm putting them in my channel. As soon as I see their comments, I copy and paste it. And then I go straight to my YouTube channel and I put it there.
Crazy.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. I saw you deleted them, but I was able to catch the comment because I'm trying to catch it before so I can put it in my delete words that come in the chat so that y'all don't have to deal with all that. But the more people report it, the better. All right, let me do this real quick before I forget and open that up and put it in there because I don't want to lose it. I forget. And real quick, I can show that live while I'm doing it. How you get that into, how you get it into your channel? When you see these bots that come up with all these different words, I'm gonna show you how I do it. I'm gonna go to my main YouTube page, go to my icon, go to your channel, go to customize channel, and I get every which way they put it in the chat. I have them in my thing. Right here, you're going to go to the left side of your channel, go to settings, go to your community tab, scroll down to block certain words, blocked words, and you just hover in that box, copy and paste that from the chat. And you see, these are all the different ones that have been coming in my chat, and they may spell it differently,
Oh, wow.
All in there. And make sure you hit the word save. And it's done. That's how you put those in your chat to where you can stop them from being showing in your chat. Because if you keep doing that, it won't even come up in your chat. That's why I do it every time I see it. Thank y'all so much. Response our people too. We may not. Well, maybe not. Yeah, you're right about that. Honestly, that's a good. Go around. You beat me to it. Yeah, Jennifer's quick. You got to be careful with that. She's quick.
Yeah, she's quick. Speedy. Speedy.
I
Ain't no grass growing under her feet. Nope, nope, nope.
So, you're welcome, Leslie. We do this every day. I use Hudo 2054K thermal label printer. Trying to learn about it. Never heard of that one. Something new. All right, everybody. We're getting good in this these little reports and getting the people out of here. I like that.
Nice job, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting few and few every day now.
Mm-hmm.
But I've noticed that every year, at certain times of the year they come out, it's always the same thing.
True. Yeah. People need to get a hobby that doesn't include messing with other people's channels.
Exactly. Oh, I just realized that Susanna wasn't in here, and she does her 10 o'clock show on I call it the TV guide of YouTube.
Yeah. It is basically, that's what it is. It's kind of neat.
Yeah. That's
what am I missing in the world of reselling? Well, here you go.
All right, I'm off. 100 minutes. All right, you have a good day. Again, thank you for coming in all the time and showing your love and support. Don't forget this Wednesday, all this week, actually, this whole week of New Year's week, last week of the year. Don't forget to use your coupon in their eBay store if you haven't checked to see if you still have it. Check and see, because this Friday is the last day. If you don't use it, you will lose it. Then Saturday, you get a whole new coupon if you have a store that has a coupon.
I'm looking forward to Saturday.
I am too, because I've already been using mine. I still check to make sure that I've used it, because I make sure.
I got some boxes I need to get. Yeah.
Actually, I'm doing pretty good. The only thing I do need, I'm getting on my last box of Poly Miller bags. So
yeah,
for the priority, so I have to open just going to open that box. So I need to order another box. So I try not to when I open that last box, I'll make sure to order another one if I'm running low.
Yep.
Because that's one thing I don't want to do is run out. Thank you so much, Des. Jennifer's link to her live, to Susanna's live today at 10. She just went live at 10. So if you want to check it out, there's the link. I see my numbers are going up and down, but I want to give everybody a chance to go check out Susanna's channel. And I have some things I would like to get done before my bingo tonight at 5 o'clock. So again, if you want to come on after the show's over, you're more than welcome. The link is still going to be at the top in the blue box of this chat. And before we go, I want Dawn to let everybody know what she's got going on her channel this week. Whether it is going to happen or not going to happen, but tell everybody what you got going on this week.
Well, thanks to Nakoma Fine's comment, I'm going to go to Walmart and buy some Mandalorian shirts. Thank you very much. But other than that, every Tuesday and Thursday at noon Eastern Time, Mary and I get together with the chat, and for an hour we talk live about all sorts of things. So it's called Chick Chat. You don't have to be a chick to come in. So please come on by and check us out. That's noon Eastern Time, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then I worked it out with BMOS and Melody. We're going to be on their book sale Tuesday afternoon, right after our show. Like, turn off one button, hit another one, and pop back on. Channel hopping, exactly. So we're going to have a bunch of books from the Craft House and other books we've got. They do a book sale Tuesdays at 1 Eastern Time. So we're going to be on that channel. And then Friday, for the New Year's Eve bang blowout, what are you calling it? Friday.
Just like TGIF New Year's Eve style.
Oh, TGIF New Year's edition. We're going to be with Johnny and the rest of the gang selling a bunch of cool stuff. Probably have records, probably have a whole bunch of other things. So come and check us out then. And I think that starts at 2, right, Eastern?
2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yep. So that's what we're going to be doing this week. And if I ever get my capture card back for the mail, I will be setting up and doing another premiere on Monday for the gaming.
All right, Kathy's coming in, so let's go ahead and add her to the channel so she can talk about what she's got going on. Let me take her face.
Okay, I have my bingo every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 o'clock to whenever. We do, to win free spaces, I ask questions. You can win free spaces, and each bingo is different. Sometimes I add more free spaces, and sometimes I don't. Wednesday, please come and support me on. I have grayscale painting and Vermont paint and photo. They are great artists. I've bought quite a few there, and we will be giving away some prizes in that too. What is it? I bingo. That's what I have right now. I will be starting up another show, but it's still in the works on that. But I come up because I want private lessons on the printing.
Okay, and then I'm going to talk to you after the show anyway because I have to ask you something.
Yeah.
Hello, whoever you are. I'm not sure if you can join because I don't see a camera and I don't see who you are.
Clarissa, thank you.
You can join, but I need to see who you are before I let you live.
Thank you, Jennifer, again.
All right, let me bring you back. Okay, I'm not sure who you are.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot make out who you are. Back up your camera. All right, everybody. Well, we're going to go ahead and end the show, and we'll let you come on the back show. I'm not sure who you are. You can talk to us after the show's over. And as I say before I end each and every show, thank y'all so much for always coming out and showing your love and support to the channel. And as I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another until we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again. Later. Peace out.
Bye, guys.